There's very few nations in EU4 that I really absolutely adore playing toll as, and one of these is of course Tuscany, which eventually will become the Italian nation. With its unique modifiers, national ideas, and flavor, it does set the benchmark for playing toll, and this run today is the final bit in our Florentine saga, where we went from a small little schnappeldupe of 3 provinces, and we've expanded in all of Iberia, Italy, most of France, and we've developed and created a mega playing toll nation with thousands of ducats of income and millions of manpower. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this run, and hey, leave a like if you want me to redo the Florence run once EU4 King of Kings drops down, and also consider subscribing. Would encourage me to make more videos like these in the future, and it would also protect you from the sneaky wallet thief, because everybody knows the sneaky wallet thief that is totally not associated with my channel takes everybody's wallet if they don't subscribe to the channel. I just heard that somewhere. I saw it written in a toilet booth. Okay, clearly it's trustworthy. I feel like the fact that we're still a part of the HRE is both a really good thing as well as it can be a little bit of a bad thing, since we cannot change our government rank unless we are an HRE elector, which we obviously are not. If anything, we're 3-4 times stronger than the HRE emperor themselves, but we will eventually leave the HRE. We're just staying in it right now for the bonus to developing our provinces, which we're still taking advantage of. That being said, in this run, of course, we're diverging a little from playing toll. I mean, we're still going to play toll, but we're going to be forming Italy, and we're going to be expanding a tad bit and say getting some colonies in North Africa, getting the Ottomans out of Europe for once, you know what I'm saying? And that's going to be a challenge. In fact, one of the things I want to show you in this particular last phase of the Florence campaign is how you can defeat the Ottomans in their prime. Right now they got 180,000 soldiers and 200,000 manpower, so if you don't know how to win against them now, you're pretty much going to lose every single engagement. We do know how, and I'm going to show you exactly how once we get ready to declare the wars on them. We also could right now get military tech 16. We don't need to though. We already have 100% innovativeness, so we don't need to get any more innovativeness, and I'd rather use the extra mana points to just continue to develop my provinces instead of wasting it getting it ahead of time, you know what I mean? We're also going to be making this a level 4 fortification. In fact, I'm going to upgrade every single one of my forts to level 4. I think they actually are all of them 4. Yep, okay. Yeah, they actually are all of them level 4. We got the fortifications in the north here. Treviso, Friuli, Trento, Como, Torino, Saluzzo, and Nizza, essentially protecting the pass into Italy. So good luck to anyone trying to take these lands. That is a false shore. We've also built up other fortifications to get the zone of control to all of our provinces. And we're likely gonna start our assault in the Ottoman lands from North Africa, since I want to get a big chunk of the African coastline for my trade ships to make use of, if you know what I'm saying. That's right, we're trying to get more trade power in here. We got 85 right now, which is honestly a lot, but we're also going to try and get some in Aleppo, because right now we're losing 16 ducats that could potentially be filtering into Alexandria and then back into our main node. In fact, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to build another 30 ships, and I'm going to send these 30 ships to get some trade power in the Aleppo trade node. And I know what you're thinking, oh, but Ludi, you're already over your naval force limit. It's okay, don't worry about it too much. Naval force limit is just a number, and if anything, I can just build more of these shipyards. There you go, we can get another 2 here, and we'll get a few more after. We could build in these provinces too. We just need more building slots, I guess. So what would that require here? We would need to get a little bit more development, or just delete the church. To be fair though, churches are pretty good in the current update, so I don't want to really delete the church. Maybe I'll just expand infrastructure, which is going to give a ton of bonuses alongside the possibility to build a secondary manufactory. So let's do that now, and we could have both a soldier's household, which is going to provide for this province 3,600 manpower with just 5 manpower. So imagine once we dev this up more, and we could also build a farm estate or any of the other buildings as well at the same time. Speaking of, let's build a few more of these wherever we can, and we get double the bonus. You guys probably know this already, but building a soldier's household households in grain, fish, livestock, and wine provinces gives you double the bonuses, as with everything here. I've also just built a state house in Genoa, since it's going to give double the bonus for the governing cost, autonomy reduction, all that schnaps. So I'd rather see how this fares when mixing it in with the secondary manufactories, since I'm going to be expanding this too. There you go. So we can get potentially 2 manufactories in Genoa, which is a 10 base production paper province. Also, I know a lot of you are wondering, why haven't you changed over to Italy yet? That's because we want to do the Academy of Brand mission to get the 1 diplomat and prestige DK, and we just got to be the papal controller. I've been trying to get this for the whole freaking campaign, man. I mean, I had it at the start, then I lost it, and I'm struggling to get it back. It's gonna happen, don't worry, it's gonna happen. Then we'll switch over to Italy, and once we switch to Italy, we're gonna start expanding. Until that point, we'll still build up our power base, get super strong as Florence, and just continue to essentially play toll here. Might as well do this mission here. We gotta develop Torino twice. Oh, I just changed this, bro. That's fine. We're losing a little bit of extra mana points, but it's not the end of the world. Tafilalt is allied to Timbuktu, so after we finish integrating Algiers, I think I'm actually going to be attacking Tafilalt, not only for the gold mine that they have here and for the extra trade power that we're going to get in the Safi node, but it's going to be easy access into the African bits, and then getting some trade companies in the African bits also means I'm going to get more merchants that I can use to filter in more trade in my main Genoese node, which is where the majority of my money is coming from, the Genoa and the Venice and trade nodes. Since we have so much extra manpower, I'm going to use some of this to speed up the construction of St. Peter's Basilica. Now, this monument here is actually surprisingly good. Once we get it to level 3, we get idea cost reduction minus 10% flat. That is freaking massive. We're going to save up so many mana points from getting that done. We've already upgraded the other monuments in Naples, the one in our capital as well, with the prestige decay, the advisor cost reduction, in the process of getting the one in Milan, and I think the same. We finished actually the one in Venice, so that's pretty good. Let's speed this up as well. There you go. Here you go, bad boys. All right, so we got local tax modifier plus 75. Holy shit, that is a lot. Local resistance to reformation, papal influence plus 2 flat, possible succession war. The ruler of Spain has died without leading a direct... Wait, what? They're a junior partner of Austria. Oh, that is not good. I don't want that to be... No, I'm going to war. Nope. No. Oh shit, my trips are drilling. Okay. All right, so if we win this, and oh my freaking god, I have to fight every single one of my allies. Are you actually shitting me right now? That was literally all of my allies I'm fighting now, bruh. Okay, well, if we do win, we can enforce this, right? We could transfer the union to us. There you go. 122 aggressive expansion, basically nothing to be worried about, and we get Spain as well as half of the freaking New World. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. By the way, this save game is available to any one of my patrons and channel members. You'll find it on the Patreon page. Let's bring it down to speed 3, and let's get ready, because this is going to be a tough one. This is actually going to be a tough one, boys. I'm not going to move my ships for now, and I'm going to do this because I'm going to forget otherwise, and I'm going to lose admin points. I know myself very well. Let's start moving our troops by the border. We're going to need to fight the Austrians here. We're going to need to peace out their allies actually first. That's the play here. So let's move out towards the north so we can peace out these guys in the northern bits, in the HRE lands, essentially. This is a good way of testing out the fortifications that we have, right? So let's change over to defensive edict in all of these provinces, and let's watch them just crumble when they're attacking us here. Gotta give it a little bit of time before these troops are ready to go, since we don't have the morale just yet. And I do have absolute trash generals, I just noticed. I gotta change these bad boys here. Do I not have that much army tradition? Only 50, but I should be getting better than this guy here with 50 army tradition, right? I mean, some of these generals are quite literally embarrassing for my nation. All right, lads, let's go. We're gonna stick close together. We're gonna try not to lose our units to Pepega fights. That is very, very important. Let's see my composition. 22, 4, 14. What is right now the combat with? It is 29. That is not a fucking good composition. I need to update that. And we're also gonna get Chadius von Disciplinius. Let's also max out our trader Renos as well. There you go. Beautiful. 555. We need a little bit more power projection. Who is our rival? Oh, we forgot to get a third rival. No, that is really, really not Gucci. Let's just insult for now the French to get over 50 power projection. We already did that. How about you guys? Can we do it? Nope. Can we not insult anyone? Oh man, I think the issue is that I forgot to get my third rival, really. Let's change this a little bit by getting some more units. At least 26. It's not perfect composition. Let's say 28 actually, but it's better than 40, right? Wait a second. happened? Is that what I think it is? Oh my god. That's a filthy, unsubscribed heretic, isn't it? Well, we all know what we do to those people, right? No, babe. We're not gonna eat them. We're not doing that anymore. We're just taking their wallet. But you can get it back if you subscribe to the channel. All you have to do is give me your soul. Subscribe. That's it. That's all you have to do. And then I'm going to wipe out this army just in your honor right here. See? We're going to attack them. Waiting for the rest of the army to catch up. To be fair, that's likely one of the least cringe calls to subscribe I've ever had. Okay, let's merge up all of our units here. Crush the Castolian fleet, or whatever fleet this is. It's never a Ludi video without getting at the least the 164% fort, is it? Okay, seriously, how did you guys get this so fast? That is the real question. Did these guys just barrage that? I think they probably barraged it, didn't they? Oh wait, we can colon nations. Hell yeah. Is that my last remaining ally? Bavaria? No, it's not. We got more. We got more, boys. We got more. Let's catch these guys before they get there. And who is here that we can peace out? Would be Württemberg and Strasbourg. I'm also just going to casually wipe out every single ship that the Castilians have. Interesting how they're choosing to attack the one place where I don't have any units, but that's fine. I'm going to make sure they get stuck here afterwards. We've also made the decision to go and get the chambered demi-cannons, so we have proper artillery in this war against the Austrians, because they got a lot of units, man. They actually have a lot of units, and we don't have the war target, which is capture the capital of Spain, which is Madrid. So we're actually losing technically for the time being. That is going to change, not to worry though. You know, had I known this war would have happened, I wouldn't have used up all of my manpower to upgrade those freaking monuments. I feel like that was a little bit of a mistake now. But hey, in my defense, I didn't expect this to happen at all, okay? Now let's see where my troops are, because I'm basically on the way to get Lithuania out of this war, and both of my generals died. What are the freaking odds? We got to get them out. They got 45,000 units. It's not much, but they keep piling up a lot of units, so slowly get everybody out of the war before we really focus on the Austrians and the Castilians, really. After taking a couple of tactical fortifications, we have enough war score to get these guys out of the war, and now we can focus the rest of our troops here. We've split our army in 3 different army groups, and we're gonna have to merge them up if we actually want to defeat the Austrians. This is what you get, Castile, for trying to blockade my areas, bro. Like, not even cool, man. How dare you do that? How dare you? Be ashamed of yourself. Wait, what happened here? Dauphin is independent and Champagne is independent. Oh my god, the French lost a war against the British, didn't they? Yes, they freaking did. Even though Britain's half occupied by noble rebels, they still managed to enforce on the French. What the hell is going on in this game, man? Alright, we're just chilling here for a while too. We're getting back our units. Let's hire some more cannons and get ready for the push. The AI keeps barraging every single fort that they get to. So they barraged that one. They barraged all the ones that we took previously, which is, in a way, actually very impressive. Like, genuinely very impressive. Now, that being said, I'm still going to Schnapple dupe them. And I'm going to focus my entire army groups here on the Spanish front, so I start getting the war score. I'm literally just losing war score because I don't have Madrid, essentially. Siegeability, you say? Well, I don't mind if I do, sir. Let's get back that Stabilitaten. And let's do the same what the AI does. Barrage every single fort in front of us. The difference between us and the AI is that we're getting 5,900, so basically 6,000 manpower per month now, since we are doing a little bit of the Schlachio. Literally what I was saying, they just arrived here and they already barraged it, because they know otherwise if they don't barrage, it's going to take a hell of a long time to get that fortification. Let's go break the siege, please. Take them out. Get them out of there. Get them out of there. Time to finally decide whether it's the Italians or the Spaniards that have bigger people. I mean, they have stronger soldiers. Clearly, it's the Italians, proven right over here from this battle. All right, we got to take Pyrenees before we actually manage to get to Madrid. I think we might need to take Navarro too. I'm not sure. Bro, I kid you not. What is going on with my RNG? Like, actually, dude, 92 freaking %. Can you actually not game? It literally just failed at 92. How do you fail at 92%? Explain that to me, man. How? Someone please explain it, because I'm really freaking pissed right now. 400 days to take that, really? Half of those 400 days was above 70%, by the way. I hate this game. Meanwhile, the forts fall to 7% like Roussillon just did to the AI. Is that fair? I don't think so. There we go, boys. We got Madrid, so now we got significantly less issues with the war score. We're still not great, but we're getting there. Don't worry. We're losing most of that because they've occupied all of our holdings in North Africa, sadly. This is turning out to be a pretty drag tagged on war. I was thinking it's going to be a little bit faster, but they do have quite a few units. Oh, please, please. Can we for once not have this fall at 7 again and me taking it back at over 70? Once I need that to happen. Just once, please. Hey, we're on the positive with the war score now. 1% on the way to glory, lads. And we got Navarro as well. Feck yeah, boys. Feck yeah. Oh, we got a lot of admin points. I'm going to use that to expand infrastructure all over my country. And the historic Franco-Ottoman alliance just happened. Now, in our timeline, it kind of makes sense here since France is getting its ass kicked by everybody. But in history, it also made sense because essentially it was an alliance against the HRE itself, with the Austrians being the main issue for both the Ottomans and the French a few hundred years ago. Carpethius Siegicus! And we got half of Spain. Think I need to do Carpethius Siegicus again. What do you guys think? Can I hear a Carpethius Siegicus in the chat? You know what? I want to know your favorite magic trick in EU4. Can you tell me your favorite magic trick? Take that, Austrians. I took your Vienna. Your prized possession is now mine. Oh, is it time for tier 12 reform? We got advisor cost reduction and possible advisors, minimum autonomy in territories, or free diplomatic policy. I'm gonna go for this because I already have 2 diplomatic policies, so I'm essentially not wasting any of my diplo points anymore. And the last fort the Spaniards had in the south is ours. Now we've essentially occupied pretty much the entirety of the Spanish homeland, or the Iberian Peninsula, really. There you go. We just need to take back our lands in North Africa and a few more forts from the Austrians, and this war is basically done. I grinded them. I really freaking grinded them. I mean, they got 74,000 units left with 0 manpower, and the Austrians basically same thing. They got 51,000 with 0 manpower. We absolutely grinded the schnapps out of them. Right now we got almost 1 million dead on our side and close to that on their side. Sure, we didn't play this as efficient as we could have. It's fine, we're still gonna win. We can also cross over into North Africa since we do have naval supremacy. We've destroyed most of their ships. They only have 136 ships, which is significantly less than us. Plus, most of those are also trade ships, kind of the same like our ships, really. Okay, let's assault this. I want to take this quickly so I can finish this war. And again, I'm taking this a little bit ahead of time, even though I don't need to, because I want to develop a little bit more, and I get the admin efficiency so I can take more stuff eventually when I do other wars. And most importantly, because I will forget to take the tech, and then once I forget, I'm just gonna waste admin points that I never use. Zagreb looted. Hell yeah, about time we looted Zagreb. What was I saying? Not the most efficient. I'm basically sieging one province with 4 times more units than I should have there. I know, I'm aware. I'm just, you know, to be fair, I'm mostly just enjoying my coffee and playing the game chill, having a good time. I know it's something that most of you don't understand, you know, playing a game and having a good time. Who does that? I mean, I'm just weird, right? I should be getting out my spreadsheet over here and writing down all the little digits and stuff. That's how you play this game, right, guys? No. No, that's not how. Bro, I'm genuinely gonna throw a fit. How are we getting 70% for it still? How? You stupid game. About time we got some good news here. We got Global and Tridentstein. Where did that spawn? Please tell me it spawned in my cap. Spawned in Pisa. That's fine. That's not bad. It's right next to my cap. I like Pisa. It's a good province. I'm coming for you, Spain. I'm coming for you. You're gonna regret having sieged down my province, boy. Oh, I actually forgot to upgrade my barracks. So that's gonna double the amount of manpower we get, essentially. Oh, I just realized we don't need 100% war score. We just need 60, so we can actually enforce this 95-60, and it's not even that many people in the coalition, so we're gonna get that bad boy over there as our junior partner. War reparations. Can we get war ups? We cannot. That's fine. This is okay. This is more than okay in my opinion. There you go, boys. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. We got our very first junior partner, despite being a republic, because we're technically a republic. We are an Italian Signoria. We really need to improve relations with them now. We really need to improve relations. And let's get all of our units back. Time to rearrange our armies and set up the new army composition, because things have changed. We got to keep in tone with the new combat width, right? I'm also gonna upgrade every single monument that the Spaniards have, since eventually I will be integrating them, right? Because we've also done a ton of battles, we went up to 96 army tradition now. So we're gonna be replacing all of our trash generals with actual Chad lords, fire the old boyos, and get the right generalius in charge of the armies. What the hell is this, man? This doesn't look like 100 army tradition general to me, bro. At all, it doesn't. Oh my lord, by snatching some of the trade from Aleppo, as I wanted to do before the succession war, we've actually gotten double the amount of income in the Genoese node, almost, which is a huge freaking deal. We're basically basically stealing most of the bread here from the Ottomans right now. And it looks like the Ottomans have integrated the Eyalet of the Mamluks and the Eyalet of Tunisia. Ooh, okay. Stuff is getting thick. Once I get my manpower back up, I'm gonna attack them. They got 300,000 more units than I have right now, so it's gonna be really, really juicy. I mean, to be fair, we do have another 103,000 units from the Spanish Personal Union. It's not as bad as it seems, actually. Honestly, not owning a single province in either two of these areas, trade areas, and having more trade power than the actual owners of all of those provinces, it goes to show that trade nations in EU4 are by far the strongest type of nations, especially if they have a pretty decent fleet to go alongside with it, right? And it seems like we can do universities. I actually forgot that we can build universities. Let's do that, and then we can do a massive dev session again. Kind of ironic how we managed to get universities done in the entirety of South Italy before we did them in North Italy. Ironic, and yet, no, that's it. It's just ironic since, you know, in reality, the North is a little bit more developed than the South. And by a little bit, I mean a lot more. A ton more. Naples is basically the Romania of Italy, you know, aside from the actual millions of Romanians living there already. And there you have it, lads. 4 mana points to develop my provinces. We've reached that point. I haven't even encouraged development. After encouraging development, it's still 4 mana points. And this is after we've already developed this area 10 freaking times. So check it out. 17 dev, 10 times developed, and still 4 mana points. Same here. 9 times developed and still 4 mana points. Imagine how freaking insane that is. 20 development and still 4 mana points. Playing toll as Florence is absolutely insane. For 1,000 mana points that we got here all over our country, we can essentially double the amount of development that we have. And if you're curious why, you can pause the video and see right over here the exact reasons why. What are the development reduction modifiers that I have? Of course, we can make this even better if we develop it more and we expand infrastructure again. And we can also get some other reforms and some other things added to this to make it even more ridiculously broke. But yeah, this is the lowest 4 mana points as far as I remember. And we've achieved it, lads. We have achieved it. So after we dev a ton of times the whole country, we're going to switch on over to Italy. I gave up on getting the last mission as Florence. It is what it is, unfortunately. Academy of Brand is not possible because we cannot become any more the Curia controller since we're losing a lot of papal influence because we took the city of Rome. So that was kind of my mistake, I guess. But it makes no difference, to be fair. We're making absolute bank right now, and we've got more development than pretty much the entirety of all of our neighbors combined, right? I absolutely adore developing these provinces. What the schnapps? We can build 3 more buildings in Pavia. Okay, I guess I'm gonna build a farm estate since I already have the manpower building, and I can get a secondary manufactory here. The fact remains that Florence never has issues with mana points. We're getting so many mana points, they're coming out of our buttholes, and we don't even know what to do with them. We've always been ahead of tech with every single tech imaginable. Speaking of, I probably should embrace this because I get the extra merchant. Didn't even think about it. Let's do that. And let's actually build some more ships here. I feel like 150 would be a better number for the amount of ships that I have in Sevilla, since right now we're essentially transferring half of the Sevilla node into the Genoese node. Ooh, what an educated peninsula we got here, right, boyos? Execute the official is going to give us 5 Republican tradition and -2 corruption. Okay, that's not too bad. Another reason why republics are definitely the best choice of governing in EU4, in my opinion, especially if for a playing toll campaign, that is. After many years, we got the Algerians. Now we can start with our expansion in the African lands and get those juicy African colonies. Hold on a second. We've got the nobility estate, but we also have a parliament. How is that even possible, Ludi? Well, good thing you asked. It's because the last government reform here allows us to get the federal state, which essentially reduces parliament bribes, enables the parliament, as well as it gives skill bonus to our random candidate, plus expanded administration costs is -100%. Now this works -100 first and then it scales afterwards. So wait, what? No, is this like super broken or something? No, There you go. There you go. Okay, so I was a little bit worried there. I thought I'm gonna get infinite governing capacity, but apparently no. After a while, it just it's back to normal. So now it's 8. It's gonna be afterwards doubled, I believe, and so on. So it's not as overpowered as I thought it would be. Let's start the debate as well here. We're gonna go for, what are we gonna go for? Trade efficiency plus 15% in global trade, or one extra merchant. I don't need an extra merchant, to be fair now. I think the trade efficiency is best. Yeah, let's go for that. Army commission, boom shakalaka. We passed this reform. Now let's actually give some seats in parliament aside from our capital seat. We're gonna give the biggest cities a little bit of seat in parliament here. We're losing absolutism, but I don't give a snap. We don't have any anyway because we're a republic with a lot of privileges for our estates. So right now we got minus 20 freaking absolutism. So I don't think I'm gonna get any anytime soon, boys. I could technically change some things around and get some. I don't know if I want. We're not giving too many seats because automatically we're gonna get seats. There you go. New seat in parliament in Cagliari. So eventually all the big juicy cities are gonna get the seats anyway. Oh, local expert. All right, that's gonna be there. Okay, juicy. Very, very juicy. How fitting for the Papal States to have relocated in the province of Nassau. They did develop this a few times, so I don't know if it's them or Nassau that developed it, but kudos to that. They're improving themselves. To arms, my lads. To arms. They've attacked us. Look, they spat in my face. I need to defend myself by conquering their whole country. Yay. We're the victims here, okay? That's the truth. We're the actual victims here, guys. Gonna show these bastards what's up. How dare you? How dare you do whatever you I said that you did. How dare you? You should be ashamed of yourself. I'll be damned. Timbuktu properly managed to unify the entirety of West Africa. What are the odds? Since, you know, they don't start as the strongest nation. That is far from the truth. But they did manage to properly consolidate these lands, with the only exception being Jolaf. That is their ally, and the Spanish holdings on the coastline, I guess. Oh, they're also at war with the Scots. Timbuktu Scottish War. Ooh, wait, is that the entirety of Scotland? No freaking way. Scotland was kicked out of the European continent and they exist only in Africa now. Holy mother, their capital is in the Cape Coast. It's a little bit ironic, isn't it? Wait, what? Spain is actually helping me with this war. Should I give them some of the colonies from Timbuktu? I don't think so. They're allied to the Ottomans. There you go. I'm gonna cancel the alliance they got with the Ottomans, so I don't need to fight them when I'm attacking the Ottomans afterwards. And I'm taking all their money. I don't think I'm gonna get any actual colonial possessions just yet, since I'm not able to reach this land. I gotta take the lands from Tafilalt first. So let's just enforce this peace deal. Let's go back home with the armies, and let's fully annex Tafilalt, I guess. Oh yeah, baby. 66 aggressive expansion. Considering I haven't done any aggressive stuff recently, I think that's more than fair. Plus, the only nation that could potentially join in a coalition against us, sus, is gonna be gone in a few moments. Wait, what? I can upgrade the Dutch polders. Oh my god, Spain has the Netherlands. Bro. Oh lord. How on earth? Oh wait, right. I just remembered. They got this in the inheritance, my boys. My boys. This has a potential to be a Roman Empire restoration run. I mean, we got half of what we need in Western Europe already, don't we? Oh, how cute. These guys are holding each other's hands, trying to survive here against all odds. But you know what? I'm gonna integrate all 3 of them into my country, so it's easier for them to be together. So I took a small break and I was enjoying my second coffee, and I was just checking Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it, right? And the first thing that popped out was this video of 2 Japanese girls blowing on this tube, and in the tube was a cockroach. And if you don't blow hard enough, the cockroach is gonna go in your mouth. And they were fighting to see which one's gonna get the cockroach. Absolutely disgusting. How is that even? What the hell, man? And the more important thing is, how do I find that TV show? Like seriously, anybody know what that TV show is called? I'm just trying to research stuff. Hey Swiper, where's Marrakesh? Can you see Marrakesh, Swiper? No, because I freaking annexed it, Swiper. You suck, Swiper. You should have saved the people of Marrakesh. They were waiting for you to save them. You didn't do it because you're a horrible person, Swiper. You should be ashamed of yourself. Alright, now we're gonna chill for a bit because we got 94 of our extensions, since we've essentially conquered pretty much all of Morocco, with the exception of our beautiful ally Portugal's land. Temporary ally, let's call them. Oh, I forgot about this monument. Right. This is gonna give us 33% caravan power, global trade, and trade efficiency. Holy schnabadobs. I need to upgrade this ASAP. Actually, let me get this up to level 1 now. And let's core it up as well. We just need a little bit more admin. I feel like I'm already playing Vicky 3. We got the question of Holstein. The HRE Emperor is deciding whether he wants to get Holstein back from the Danes or not. Okay. I think it's about time for me to leave the HRE. Get rid of this farce once and forever. What do you guys think? Here's a little trick that I think a lot of you guys are going to appreciate. Whenever you're doing a dev session, you might as well just encourage development in your whole country so you don't miss out on the dev reduction whenever you're just, you know, doing a ton of it. Then when you finish with it, 1 year later, remember to change the edicts, because if you don't, it's going to cost a lot of money. And yeah, we don't want to lose those ducats, do we? Ooh, I just realized, lads, I just freaking realized we can get this to level 3 and get another +2 papal influence. So now, despite having the city of Rome, which gives us -10 papal influence because we're not yet Italy, we're still getting yearly influence, albeit not too much. Better than nothing, right? So actually, let's improve relations with the Pope. Maybe, just so maybe, I might actually be the Curia controller before we switch over to Italy. Alright, boys, I got questions. Why the hell is there a Yedisan Orthodox Republic? I'm guessing they're Cossacks? No, in fact, they are a Vesci Republic, and they have the SPQR Roman flag. What the hell is going on here, man? I have so many questions, and why are they still alive, not eaten up by their neighbors? Oh god, petition for membership into the HRE of our personal union, Spain. Okay, let's see what happens. I am not gonna co-belligerate Ottomans, but I am going to attack them by attacking their ally of France and taking a lot of French provinces in the process. The logic behind this is that the Ottomans actually have a lot more alliance sets, and this way I can call in the Poles so I can use them as my punching bag and have most of the battles happen in Polish lands rather than my lands and ruin my prosperity, you know what I mean? Holy snaps, dude. Spain just recruited 150,000 units when I went to war with the French. Boy, these guys can really muster a few units, can't they? Kinda reminds me of the fact that Spain is actually insanely powerful. It was before the third greatest power in the world. Now, they're the first technically because they're a part of us, right? And speaking of great powers, the Ottomans just increased their armies by 100,000 as well. Not saying it's scary, but it's a little bit scary. And fun. Scary and fun. You can always have both, right? Wait a second. Is this the First World War in my particular campaign? I think this actually is the First World War, isn't it? Or maybe the Second World War. The first one would have been the HRE religious war. Who would have thought that we'd see Polish Hussar Chads together with the British Redcoats fighting against the Ottoman Empire in the 1600s? Imagine if this actually happened historically. That would have been pretty cool. I mean, it did happen, as in the Poles did fight against them in the 1600s. One of the most famous battles, right? The relief of the siege of Vienna by the Polish Hussars under Sobieski, national hero in Poland, but viewed as a very bad person in Moldova because of the shit he did when he passed through. But hey, I guess that's just, you know, just how things go. Somebody's hero might be somebody else's enemy or not friend. Whatever the case, he was definitely a really good king in his time, and he did a lot of great things for the Polish people. And I keep forgetting that technically I have colonies, since all of Spain's lands are going to be automatically my colonies once I integrate Spain. So that's why all of these native nations, well, new world nations, pass on over control to me whenever they siege down provinces that belong to the French colonies, right? Like over here. Oh, it's just, I love this so much. The big question now is, where the hell is the Ottoman army? Because we haven't seen a single soldier yet. And what the schnaps is this? Isfahan, and they've already expanded into freaking India? What? Bro, holy mother. Alrighty. Well, that explains a few things. I guess their army was basically in this area when the war happened, so they're probably on their way towards attacking us now. And I kind of hate the fact that I have no more buildings that I can actually build. I need to make more building slots in my provinces. Let's see, 20 development. If I get 30, I can get one more building slot here. Maybe I should also help the Spaniards and just build a lot of these in their provinces, right? Hey, we found the Ottoman army, boyos. Let's do a little bit of Attackius Maximus. Boom! Get out of my province, yo. That is not for you, okay? That is not yours. Wait, how How many troops did they bring here, man? Holy shit, they brought a lot. Oh my god, they brought a lot more units than I have. Okay, all right, buddy. All right, you got half of your army over here. Seriously right now? Look at the morale difference. 6.5 on my side and 5.1 for them. That is just insane, man. If I had like 20,000 more units, I would probably win that battle now. All right, we're gonna back up a little bit so we don't lose our entire troopers. Holy shit, dude. We can get 7,000 ducats from the Ottomans. Their economy is absolutely insane. That's why I'm gonna push for this war. I'm gonna transfer all my units. I want to release nations from them. I'm not taking any nations in this war. I'm gonna take in the next war some land from the Ottomans. All right, Ottomans, let's see you get out of this one. We brought 3 army groups and another 2 are on the way, so we got this in the bag. Plus our allies are definitely making leeway from the northern bits, and we got all of the Balkans occupied already. The game is even lagging so hard from all of these engagements. This is quite literally the embodiment of the meme of me and the boys going over to reconquer Constantinople. Or the Holy Lands. We're technically in the Holy Lands, right? Alright, it's over. It's actually over. We just got freaking military tech 19. Our units are like 3 times better than the Ottomans at this point now. I'm coming for your butts, Oro. I'm coming. Well, looks like this is the entirety of what's left of the Ottoman army. Their units are paper troops. Even the Portuguese have wiped out most of their troopers that they encountered. And I mean, you know it's over when you got Poles rummaging through the southern bits of Egypt. So in order to get ready for the next war, I'm canceling the alliances they got with the French, and I'm taking 3 islands here. The reason I took the islands is because I have a really strong fleet, so when the war starts, I just position my troops here, here, and here, and in case anything goes wrong, my fleets are going to cover their retreat, so the Ottomans cannot follow my troops back to the islands. Essentially, we have a spawn zone, let's say, for our boyos that they can retreat to in case all goes to fail, but it's not going to go to fail because, let's face it, we got way better shit than the Ottomans ever will. Now let's go back because we gotta enforce our deal on the French as well. Please, Returnius Maximus. We got way too many troops in their lands right now. Wait, is that Ethiopia? Holy snap! Ethiopia is huge, my man. Holy mother. All right, let's see what we're gonna get from the French now. I want to get the southern bits here so we have a little bit of a connection with our Spanish personal union. Maybe a little bit of money too. Why not? Yeah, that looks good to me. Let's go. Oh yeah, baby. Ooh. We essentially have most of the Western Roman Empire, don't we? Oh, we can upgrade to level 6 forts. Hails to the yes. Let's go, baby. Let's upgrade all the forts we already have to level 6. This is how you can tell when you have a fort. You just click here. If it says 0 slots, it means that there's already fortification there. So you can just use that quick way of upgrading all of your existing forts. And let's also form Italy. I've debated this a lot, and you know what? Screw it, boys. Let's go for this. Let's get the bad boys up, and let's become an empire, or a most serene republic, as they say. Accept all of these people in Africa. There you go. Accept Occitan, apparently. I should have probably accepted Occitan, but anyway. Now, we do have a lot of missions as well. We got a worthy navy. We got a lot of claims from that. Complete the Risorgimento until the end of the game. 1 diplo reputation. Prosperity for all. Dev cost reduction and stability in the Italian peninsula. The Italian mission tree itself is not massive, but it definitely has some interesting things. Like the Eastern Romans, until the end of the game, we get national manpower and land force limit plus 10%. Reclaim our heritage, get some permanent claims, and that's about it. Nothing major, to be honest. I guess the real Roman Empire is a little bit better than most. Humiliate Austria and so on. Till the end of the game, aggressive expansion reduction and the permanent claim on Paderborn. Okay, yeah, this is permanent claim on France. I guess that's okay. Truth is, that's the most underwhelming mission tree imaginable. Now, with the EU4 King of Kings DLC pretty much having arrived, I'm gonna finish this run here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun making it, and I'm looking forward to play as Florence in the next patch of EU4 as well. So if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments and leave a like on this particular run so I know you want to see it. And hey, until the next time, check out this awesome France run. And I want to give a massive thank you to all of my patrons, channel members, and Twitch subscribers. I would not be able to do this without all your support.